with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off of defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Runs through a tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So Missouri State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Lets it fly on the move. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson with the carry. Nice move to keep running. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Reese. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Bear offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right at your face.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Tipton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Penn State.
Looking for a gap. It's Ellison. Breaks into the open.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to ride this running back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Ellison. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. The running back has it. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go.
Oh, he's got some. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, I just can't find any answers.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Tipton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Joyner. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bears will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air. Still running at the 40. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he makes the catch. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Wants to go up top on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rides the back on the option. The give.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. The 40, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to throw on third. Unloads it left. He's got him wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Ellison. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The screen. He's got wheels. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Running behind that left side. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bears are in the hurry up. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the catch. It's Roy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense wants to bring the heat. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Rush is on him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this block.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And that's a first down for the
Wants to keep it in the air. Bring in the heat. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Under fire. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running back searching for a hole. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Roy. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Hard running there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Tipton. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Steps away. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So here comes the Bear offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To the ground. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bears want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They're facing a 3rd down. It's a draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to do it on the ground. Sweet punt there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Makes a man miss. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll keep it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. They're trailing by 11 to Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the move, it's Joyner. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Bears want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bears are on the move.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll pull it down.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Roy. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. He'll set up to throw. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Sets a kickoff.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
Number 17.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle, and he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Safe little shovel pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's loose down the left side. The 20, 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
He'll try to tack on one more. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 19 to Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Got it in the middle. It's Roy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a wide open receiver. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Bears! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got a man. It's Banks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going to the ground. Max going for the goal line. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.